Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to learn how to describe a set. We will learn 3 methods to describe a set along with examples. So let's get started. First, what is a set? A set is a collection of distinct objects. These objects can be numbers, letters, symbols, or even other sets. The objects inside a set are known as elements or members of that set. Now, there are different ways to represent sets, like using braces or using words. And each of these representations has its own advantages and disadvantages depending on the specific situation. But there is another way to describe sets, which is very much important to understand the concept of sets. This is called set description, so let's understand it. A set description is basically a statement that describes the characteristics of a set. For instance, suppose we have a set containing natural numbers from 1 to 10. Instead of writing out all the numbers in the set, we can describe the set by saying it contains all natural numbers from 1 to 10. Similarly, if we have a set of vowels in the English alphabet, instead of writing out vowels, we can describe the set by saying it contains all vowels in the English alphabet. Set descriptions are useful when dealing with infinite sets or sets with a large number of elements because they provide a concise and clear way to specify the elements of a set without having to list them all out. There are mainly 3 ways to describe a set: verbal method, listing methods, and set builder method. Let's see each one by one. Verbal method statement form. In this method, the well-defined description of the elements of the set is written in an ordinary English language statement form in words. For example, suppose we have a set which contains natural numbers less than 6. Here, instead of writing down the elements of seta, we can describe this set in words. We can say seta contains natural numbers less than 6. This is a verbal or statement form of describing the set. You can also say seta contains all natural numbers less than 6. For example, the set B is given below. The set B contains even natural numbers less than 10. So here the verbal description of the set B is set B contains even natural numbers less than 10. It means all the even natural numbers, which are less than 10, are the elements of set B. For example, 2, 4, 6, and 8 are the elements of set B. Note that in verbal method or statement form, the order of elements does not matter, and repetition of elements is not allowed. To listing methods. There are 2 types of listing methods to describe a set. They are a complete listing method, roster method, B partial listing method. A complete listing method or roster method. In this method, we list all the elements of the set inside the braces in the roster method. The elements of the set are listed and separated by commas. If the set is empty, we write a null set or G or to denote that the set has no elements. For example, let's take the set of vowels in the English alphabet. In this case, the set of vowels is not empty and it contains 5 elements. So we write the set of vowels in the English alphabet as A, E, I, O, U, ear. In this example, we have used complete listing method or roster method to describe the set of vowels, B partial listing method. In this method, we list some elements of the set and then use the 3 dots to indicate that the remaining elements are to be understood. This method is used when the set is infinite or has a large number of elements. For example, we can describe the set of natural numbers using the partial listing method. In this case, we write down the first few natural numbers and then use the 3 dots to indicate that the remaining natural numbers are to be understood. So the set of natural numbers can be represented as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, infinity. Similarly, we can describe the set of even natural numbers as 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, infinity. Here, in these examples, we have used partial listing method to describe the sets of natural numbers and even natural numbers. Let's take a look at another example. Consider a set C that contains all prime numbers less than 15. We can describe this set using the partial listing method. First, we identify all prime numbers less than 15, which are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13. Then we write them down inside the braces and separate them with commas. So the set C can be described as 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. Since there are no more prime numbers less than 15, we do not need to use the ellipsis. Now let's try the same exercise with a different set. Consider a set D that contains all odd natural numbers greater than 10 and less than 20. First, identify all odd natural numbers that satisfy the given condition. In this case, the odd natural numbers greater than 10 and less than 20 are 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. Next, write these numbers inside the braces and separate them with commas. Therefore, the set D can be described as 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. Let's look at one last example. Consider a set E that contains all even integers between -5 and +5. First, identify all even integers within the specified range. These are -4, -2, 0, 2, and 4. Next, write these integers inside the braces and separate them with commas. Therefore, the set E can be described as 4, -2, 0, 2, 4. Now let's move on to the third method of set description, which is the set builder method. 3. Set builder method of defining property. In this method, we describe a set by defining the property or rule that its elements must satisfy. This method is also known as the rule or defining property method. For example, we can describe the set of natural numbers using the set builder notation. The set of natural numbers can be defined as the set of all positive whole numbers starting from 1 and continuing indefinitely. We can write this as an equals x. X is a natural number. In this notation, un represents the set of natural numbers, and the vertical bar means such that. The expression to the right of the vertical bar defines the property that the elements of the set must satisfy. In this case, x is a natural number. Similarly, we can describe the set of even natural numbers as e equals x. X is an even natural number. This means that the set E contains all natural numbers that are divisible by 2. Let us take an example where the set builder method is used to define a set of squares of natural numbers less than 10. First, we identify the property that the elements of the set must satisfy. In this case, the set contains the squares of natural numbers less than 10. We can write this property as x equals y squared, where y is a natural number less than 10. Next, we express this property using the set builder method. We start by writing a set S and then use the vertical bar to indicate that the elements of the set satisfy the property x equals y squared. Finally, we specify the condition for y, which is that it is a natural number less than 10. We can write this as s equals y squared. Y is a natural number and y less than 10. Let's take one more example to understand this method better. Consider a set of real numbers x such that 0 less than x is less than or equal to 5. We can describe this set using the set builder method by writing it as x. 0x is less than or equal to 5. This set represents all real numbers that are greater than 0 and less than or equal to 5. So these are the 3 ways to describe a set: verbal method, listing methods, and set builder method. Each of these methods has its own advantages and disadvantages, and the best method to use depends on the specific situation. I hope you find this video useful. If so, please don't forget to leave a comment. Thanks for watching.